I wanted to make this video about why I chose to start wrapping my hair. I have embarked officially on a head wrapping journey. Um, and I've been wanting to start wrapping my hair for a long time, really. It's been kind of like a sporadic desire of mine for about a year or so. I just feel like I'm thinking too much about what I'm saying, so I kind of just want to like really get real. I I get a lot of attention for my hair. Like I get a lot of attention for having this hair that I have, um, for having, I won't even say that it's because I have freeform locks, because it's not just about my having freeform locks. It's about um, my, the way that my hair formed is unique to me and my spirit. And it's like my fingerprint. So it's not about just because I have freeform locks that I receive attention. It's my unique expression of spirit that came out and shaped my hair into what it became, into a beautiful work of art that it is. Also, the fact that I'm a woman, that I am a beautiful woman, and I'm very, very tall and statuesque, and I carry myself a certain way, and I have an amazing body, and all of these other things. And then add on top of that that my hair not only gives me extra height, but also volume, depth, all of these different things. And it's an art piece, and so I receive a lot of attention um, for my hair. I receive compliments on my hair every single day. Um, and all of the attention that I've received, um, verbally or non-verbally, has been very positive. I mean, it's been overwhelmingly positive, and it's a blessing, really. And this is from people of all ages, races, backgrounds, ethnicities, nationalities, people from all over the world, um, babies, animals. I mean, people and beings, creatures are drawn to my hair. It would be too simplistic for me to say that it's just because my hair looks nice or it looks pretty. I really do believe that my hair is not just aesthetically beautiful, but that it's energetically very powerful. And whether or not people understand why they love it, why they're so taken by it, why they're so consumed by it, or why it makes them feel a certain kind of way, I understand that because I understand what the journey that I went through, and the path that I took to grow my hair into freeform locks. And so whether or not people understand what they're looking at, or why they feel the way they do, or why they think it looks cool, which I'll get into in a second, um, I understand very completely why that is and why I receive all the attention that I do. It's really purely because my hair is an expression, a very pure expression of spirit and a very pure expression of God. And it literally, my hair came from um, me really like clearing something out really deep within, to let go and allow a process to happen and allow a sacred process to happen, and allow myself to be free of like internal mental shackles. the reason why I chose to wrap my hair is that the attention that I receive is very much to receive. Every day, like I said, when I go outside, I receive this attention. Oh my gosh, your hair is beautiful. You're beautiful. Your hair looks, oh, cool hair, cool hair, cool hair. And like, oh my gosh, wow. Like people stop me in the streets. When I go to a large city, when I go to some place like Venice Beach, which is, for those who don't know, Venice Beach is a famous beach in Los Angeles, or New York City, or here and there, I have photographers and designers asking me to be in their work, I mean, which is great because, again, that's part of what I do, but like, it's just, it's really asked me to, I feel like called to place a higher value on the word I have in mind is real estate on my body and on my image. And I also have felt called um, to be more reserved with how I use my energy and how I put it out there, because it's very special and it's very unique. Um, the thing about people always complimenting my hair and telling me it looks cool, it looks this, and oh my gosh, I love your hairdo, I love your hairstyle, oh my gosh, how long did it take, how long did it take to grow, da 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 da. And I'm sorry, my earring is falling out. And the thing about that is that my hair was never intended to be a hairdo. My locks, the way that I grew them, it is not a hairstyle and it is not a hairdo. Sure, there can be some times where I style my hair intentionally and put it up, and like, maybe I could twist it or curl it, which I never really do. I don't really style my hair at all. I don't really do anything to my hair, and sometimes I don't even know what it looks like. When I embarked on this journey, I had no idea what my hair was going to look like in the end. I chose to freeform my hair because I I started my locks because I was breaking free of, like, you know, the old beauty standards and like the idea that I had to have straight hair to be beautiful and all of these things. I started freeforming my hair because I saw myself still replicating those patterns and those mental patterns and the shaming and like the internal shaming for not having straight locks with the locks. And I started freeforming it to break free of that. Now that I see that, there's like all this energy that comes to me, misinterpretations and misunderstandings, although positively intentioned, I understand that that's a part of what comes with carrying the hair. And I'm strong enough in myself to be able to receive that and not take it personally or not get all fucked up over it. But at the same time, I need to make sure that I do what I need to do to take care of myself and reserve and conserve energy, because just merely walking outside looking the way that I do is um, putting out energy. Like, my hair has a lot of energy, and when I walk outside and I put it out, it's like waves. It's like waves everywhere, and people feel that, So me choosing to wrap my hair was me bringing it back in and keeping it for myself and keeping it inside. And I will tell you that this today is the first day that I wrapped my hair and like covered it completely, which there's many different ways that one can wrap one's hair. And I intentionally, I'm like, I want to wrap my hair so that it's completely covered. Um, and I felt all of the energy melting throughout my entire body. It was so peaceful, so relaxing. I felt incredibly beautiful and just at peace and at one with myself, and I felt like a new woman. Um, and so to me, wrapping my hair is like a sort of fasting, and it's also a way for me to um, redefine myself in a way that isn't so reliant or dependent on my hair. The other thing is that, like, with all the attention that I got, I found myself kind of feeling detached from my hair and what it meant to me and the original intent, and the story behind it and the energy. And I wasn't really, like I said, like, I will go out some days and I don't even know what my hair looks like. It always looks good. Like, I don't have to do anything for it to look good. Like, I woke up like this. Like, I don't have to do anything. I found myself actually missing a link and missing a relationship to this part of my body. As a dancer, I it's very important for me to be in touch with all these different parts of my body, from my toes to my hips, to my shoulders, to my elbows, my fingers, my hands. But my hair was something that I never really paid attention to because I didn't have to. And it was never like that, because the nature of growing the hair was very, like, it was very much about letting go and allowing and just not touching, and like, taking care of it in terms of like washing it and things like that. But aside from that, I don't like put oil in it, and I don't like do anything with it really. And I'm like, there's all these different people who are coming to me every single day, and they're getting this like kind of nourishment and this life from my hair, this like beautiful life force, and I am completely out of touch with it. And what I want to do is I wanted to bring that back, and I wanted to, when I go home, and when I release my hair from this wrap, which is a beautiful style in its own, I I really wanted to just have my hair for me, and like touch it and feel it, and like massage my scalp, and like all of those things that, you know, and have a real relationship with my hair, instead of just relating to it in reflection of other people and their interpretations of it. I find that, like, especially with women and how we relate to our bodies, that tends to be the case. It's like, you know, we can have a relationship with our body that's completely based on how other people relate to our bodies. Women walking around, and like, they've been gifted with, like, voluptuous figures, or like, like a voluptuous hips and booty, and like, they have like men telling them, oh my gosh, like, I love it. And like, when you're having sex, it's like, oh my gosh, I love your body, I love your, I love your ass, whatever. But like, you don't have a relationship with your body, and you don't feel anything, and you don't really have a full connection and appreciation with it. And so you're not really able to get the benefit from your gift as much as everyone else is taking and receiving and thinking that you're beautiful and getting, I mean, just somebody seeing you and receiving an image of you that's beautiful is really life-giving to people. There's something about like feminine energy that's, just about like being and attracting, that alone is life-giving, and that alone is actually like giving of your beauty, giving of your being, by the nature of you just being. So you don't have to do anything necessarily to give. You can just be of presence, and that just be enough. It's also strange for me to be like explaining this, because there's a part of me that doesn't feel like I need to explain my choices, or like I feel like I should have to explain. But I do want to note that that me wrapping my hair is not about conforming to any sort of like religious principles or Rastafarian principles where women have to wrap their hair to be modest or to hold their power in, or like, you know, to hold their energy in and to not be temptress. Like, it's not about that. I mean, I could easily, you wrap my hair and be completely naked, or you know, wrap my hair and wear something revealing, or you know, it's really the way that I adorn myself and the way that I show my adornments is really up to me, and it's really about whatever I'm feeling. And I always aim to dress and present myself in a way that makes me feel beautiful, and not in a way that other people feel like I should be showing off my beauty or not showing it off. So I think that that's pretty clear by, you know, um, I think that that's pretty clear, but I just wanted to say that, you know, me being a pole artist and being a dancer and having my dance, you know, oftentimes, or you know, primarily my dance is very erotic and very sensual, and um, it can be charged and it's very feminine, and you know, I like to wear revealing outfits. And sometimes, you know, I like to cover myself up completely, and sometimes I like to wear, you know, booty shorts, you know, especially when I'm roller skating. Like, you could catch me roller skating on any given day and I might be wearing booty shorts that day, you know. So um but my hair is just something that is really sacred to me and really special, along with the rest of my body and along with the rest of my being. But I just, you know, I wanted to express that about my hair because it took me so long to even come to terms with that, because the compliments that I received and the sort of validation that I received for my hair was so, it was very refreshing, and it continues to be refreshing, especially, you know, when it's very genuine from people. But it's just a lot, and it's just, you know, I'm really grateful that I there are these amazing brands by these amazing women, and um, you know, that they are they are doing their thing and making these amazing head wraps. So I'm very inspired, and yeah, that's all I wanted to really talk about today. That's all I wanted to say. Grateful that I was inspired to come back to YouTube, because I've been thinking about YouTube, but I'm like, you know, but yeah, I'm really grateful that I made this video. So I'm not really sure how any of this will be really received by the world, but it doesn't matter. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go, and thank you all for listening. Thank you for tuning in to my channel and watching and lending ear and heart, mind and spirit for those who truly do. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Bye.